Hey guys, welcome back to Home Built, and we have a very special episode today because you've seen my homemade build. This is taking it to the very next level. All right, guys, welcome back. And you may have noticed that things have been a bit quiet here of late, and that is because Mrs. Jeff and I have actually been away. Now, you guys are obviously aware of the Ferrari, and this was my interpretation of a resto mod of the Alfa 105 chassis, Alfa Giulia GTs, and I really love this car. And along the way of this build, I became aware of a company out of Italy that was doing something loosely based on a 105, but really taking it all the way up to that next level, and that is Totem Automobili. And I was lucky enough to go and visit them and have a look at their whole facility and putting things together. And these things are absolute jewelry boxes. Everything is perfect. The detail is fantastic. So let's go and meet up with Riccardo now and have a look at these beautiful vehicles, and hopefully you appreciate it as much as I do. We are here at Totem Automobili, and we're going to check out some of these amazing cars. We need to introduce Riccardo. This is his baby. This is your thing. So how long ago did you come up with this idea to do this?
So basically, I was a designer for Alfa Romeo,
Yep.
and 8 years ago I decided to leave Alfa Romeo because I wanted to create some more unique and more timeless. I think that I started as a car designer.
Yes.
I wanted to design something that is really, really timeless. So the Alfa Giulia GT from the 60s is a car that you can change everything, but at the same time you can keep the same value, because it's a car very simple with the shape, with a very timeless design, the original car.
Yep. So
we take inspiration from the past to build a car that has, let's say, a similar dimension of the modern car, but with this vintage, let's say, language that can be, for me, a timeless design.
I can see this is bigger.
Yeah.
How much bigger than the original?
10%.
10%? How many have you made so far?
So at the moment we are at more than half of the production.
Yep.
So we are building 50 cars.
And how many of those are electric and how many of those are petrol?
At the moment we are building 20 electric,
Yep.
20 petrol, and 10 GT Super SP, the racing version.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I didn't know about the racing version. So this.
Yes, it's not here
Yeah.
because we will present next week to Villa d'Este.
Okay.
There will be only 10 of the racing version.
10, and will they still be road legal?
Yes,
Yeah.
but because that one has a different engine, that is a 3.2 liter V6 twin turbo instead of the 2.8 V6.
Okay, so these are 2.8 V6,
Exactly.
and this is your own engine as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. It's made in collaboration with Italtecnica.
Yeah.
And
Sure. Let's have a look.
yes, so this one, imagine that is the most compact and smallest and lightest V6 twin turbo in the world.
Yes.
So the dimension of the engine is so compact and
Yeah.
it's completely attached to the firewall.
Yes.
So it's something really unique. And at the same time, the turbo is in a lower position, it's very low here, and we have created this carbon fiber panel to cover all the manifold, etc., to have a very clean aspect.
Yes.
And this is Kevlar and carbon fiber. And here I take inspiration from the 50s. So here you can see the injection system from Formula One.
Fantastic. Yes, my engine is Too big.
At the same time, having designed the engine from scratch, we was obliged to develop the steering rack from scratch. So every single component, like the suspension, like the arm, and all this part of the chassis is completely new. Okay,
Yes.
even the steering column is carbon fiber and titanium.
wow.
So no other cars in the world has a steering column with carbon fiber and titanium.
Wow.
And also here you can see this
Yes, so
beautiful.
is this your own?
This is my pattern. Yes, it's Totem design pattern.
Yes.
And of course we have different pattern. You can see here on this car. Here in the tunnel, you can see that there is another kind of pattern.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And just look at these details. Even just this is the electric version, and everything is stunning.
So here we have a lot of cars in this period because, of course, next week we do a meeting, we do a raduno for Villa d'Este, so we have called back a lot of cars with the customer, and we will do a drive all together. So we try to make every car different. So, for example, this car has this.
Oh, for the cigar.
Okay. The owner really loves cigars, so we have put also in the front, let's see, a box for
Oh, wow.
the cigar too, with the same leather.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, so there's obviously being the electric one, there's a bit more space in here.
Exactly. There are all the electronic components. So, of course, this every customer can configure it and can modify as they want.
So you sit down with every customer and they can pick every little detail.
Every little detail, like starting from of course, the quadrifoglio that are all.
I saw the other quadrifoglio show that
The
in a bit.
switch, the button, the components inside the
Oh, so
dashboard.
even these are custom made
Yes.
for each customer with that
Exactly.
slightly different design.
Yes.
So we've got all these.
Are
switches.
just little details that
Yes.
change on every car. For example, and even the roof line here is different from the other car because this take inspiration from the 70s, for example, with all these lines that the other are made in a different way.
And so is this a electric or
This will be a petrol one.
a petrol one?
Yes.
Is there much difference to the chassis for the electric?
Yeah, there are some difference in the chassis, of course.
So here you can see that the original car was based on an Alfa 105, but now is a brand new, completely custom carbon fiber shell with a removable front subframe. And the subframes vary depending on whether the car is going to be petrol or electric. And as you heard before, Riccardo mentioned, the car is now about 10% bigger than an original 105. And have you done right-hand drive?
No. For example, this one we can't do.
You can't do
with electric will be easier, but with petrol will be very, very complicated.
Yes.
Unfortunately, space are very tight. So here we have the guys that are working on the car, and being a Gran Turismo is very important that all the sound and having a massive quantity of carbon fiber, can be very noisy, the
Yes.
carbon fiber. So here the guys are isolating. There are a lot of steps of isolation
Yes.
inside and outside. And this is very important because this is not like a supercar.
Yes.
We wanted that being a GT, a Gran Turismo,
Yes.
we wanted that people use every day. Also for this reason, we have decided to make an electric version because electric is fantastic to use every day.
Yes.
And I hate electric car.
Yes.
For this reason, I started to do a nice electric car.
So as well as all the internal sound deadening, you can see here they're actually spraying Stone Guard over the top of the carbon fibre inside the wheel arches to reduce road noise and to stop any sound from stones, etc., echoing through into the cabin. How long does it take you to make one from
Around 1 year and a half, 2 year and a half, depending on the configuration, of course. especially some special configuration take a lot of time because maybe we needed to design also the leather, design the fabric, design everything from scratch, so it takes more time.
Yes. So you can really see the attention to detail with the heat shielding on the exhaust through to every suspension component is custom made for Totem Automobili from billet aluminium.
Everything was developed to be a supercar with no compromise. I want to drive a car daily, not a supercar. So this is made to do, especially the electric. I wanted people to do 1 million of kilometers on this car. Okay. So we have spent a lot of time and a lot of development to make sure that everything is comfort. So it's easy to do a racing car.
Yes.
But it's not easy to do a comfort.
Absolutely.
Every day.
I say the exact same thing. Well, the development to get it to here, we've been so much time.
Like 6 years of development. I would like it that you tell me 2 components that are from another car.
The interior light. Is that
That is from the Alfetta.
Alfetta? Okay.
From the 70s.
Okay, yes.
And this one
Oh, okay. Yeah.
from Ferrari Maserati, the new one.
Just because that grill is different to that grill.
Yes, because electric and petrol has different grill too.
Oh, okay. And I don't know if we showed the hinge. That's it sits in here, and this is to lock the thing. You can see the this particular customer has chosen this pattern, which is used throughout the car, and the fuel filler.
It's still not finished.
Oh, it's not finished.
So it will be.
Oh, it should sit flush and level. So you just got to adjust the height.
Here
So this
we
is
have
still neat.
petrol, let's say the sticker petrol, and then here the. And
Even the key.
The key is stainless steel key.
The gauges. Look at the light switch. Oh.
This is a system that we have developed completely from scratch. And let's say that this we have 5 settings for front damper and 5 settings for rear damper. DNA with 3 different settings for dynamic, normal, or let's say eco mode, and 12 settings for the ABS. And plus we have traction control too. Also the windows here are electric. This is electric, of course. Seats are electric, and even here you see.
I am really, really impressed with the attention to detail, all of the custom-made parts all through the interiors of these cars. It's really given me a lot of inspiration for my builds moving forward. I think I'm going to be getting into a lot more CAD design and really starting to get stuck into the finer details. Thank you very much for all your time. I know you're
Thank you
busy.
guys to watch this.
Yes. So make sure you guys go and check out Totem. I'll put a link to their website down below. If you guys haven't seen them, you should really check it out. Yes, obviously I'm looking forward to seeing the photos at Villa d'Este next week because it's a beautiful location. These cars are just
So we have there like 10 cars.
10 cars.
Yes.
Oh wow.
3 are already there. So yes, and we participate as a concept car.
Yes.
With the Totem GT Super SP. So
I look forward to seeing that. So thank you very much. So guys, as I said, check it out, and we'll get back to you when we're back in Australia. All right. There you go.
Bye.
Bye.